Let's take a look at another Squale watch. Been on a bit of a rabbit hole with the brand, and I kind of get the vibe that there's a resurgence of the brand's popularity, definitely with the models that they've been putting out. And they have a lot of historical pull to access, from their brand history, from their own models, and they were originally kind of known for producing cases for other brands. So they have all of those to pull from too, and they would be historically correct because they made them in the first place. They are 65-year anniversary. So they've been doing it a long time, and they're dive watches, which is what I like and you like. It's honestly, dive watches is, from what I understand, the most sold or most style of watch sold or whatever, other than probably smartwatches or something. But anyway, big thanks to Exquisite Timepieces, Naples, Florida. They are an authorized dealer of Squale, yay, as well as like over 60 other brands and a bunch of pre-owned watches. So turns out Exquisite might be one of the biggest powerhouses out there as far as getting you what you want when you want it. So reach out to my guy Tyler. He'll be more than happy to help you out. I mean, you can reach out to anybody at the sales staff there, but Tyler's my main guy. He's my contact guy. Let's get into this guy here. This is the 20 Atmos, or what they call the Squale Super. So right there, 20 Atmos Super Squale. It's a smaller diver. Probably not going to be what I'm going to pick. I am going to pick a couple Squales to add to the collection, but this one here is going to be for the people that prefer smaller dive watches, or maybe your just wrist size dictates that you have a smaller watch. Because the case size on this, they say 38 mil. I measure at 37 and a half. But I will say it probably wears like a 38. The 38.2 is the bezel width. So you can see the bezel overhangs the case a little bit. The lug to lug also nice at 46. Check out the deep brushing on the side of that case. Very nicely done. The thickness, 12.9 millimeter. You have that sapphire crystal, of course. And you have an 18 millimeter lug opening, which is the correct lug opening for these case dimensions. So, and there's a lot of strap options out there for 18 millimeter these days, but you can get this on bracelet, or if you're not a bracelet guy, this Italian-made leather strap is one of the best leather straps that I've handled. They're just doing things different over there. I do like Horween leather. They make great, leather, and people will produce great straps from them. But these Italian leather straps are just, they're next level. They're very good. And then you have a 6 millimeter signed screw down crown. This is a 200 meter or 20 Atmos dive watch, of course. And there's different dial configurations as well as different colors you can get. This one is called the Sunray Brown, which really pulls to the historical type, the vintage vibe of the watch. The cream colored on the hands and the markers, the tones of the leather, and then that Sunray Brown just really, make it look more like a modern vintage watch. Excellent case back. Of course, it is a screwed down case back. The movement inside, Sellita SW200-1. That's partly to keep the price point a little bit down. It is not their most affordable watch in their lineup. Oddly enough, I do have one of their more affordable ones to share with you on a future video. But this one is just over that $1,000 mark. I think it's like 11 or something. But, reach out to my guy Tyler and see what you can do. There's also different dial configurations, not just colors as well. So if this one's not doing it for you, they do have different styles. So definitely check the link. And I'll put a link directly to this watch. But just look through the Squale lineup that Exquisite has, and they have the 1521, the 1545, they have GMTs, they have these guys. They have quite a few to choose from, and that is pretty dang convenient. And they have them in stock. If there's something they don't have in stock, they can get it pretty quick as well. Seems like Squale is really kind of upping their production. That was not really a concern, but it was like they had limited supply before. Here it is on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. If I'm being honest, like, I definitely could wear this. It's not my personal preference for a size. I would like, you know, larger dimensions, definitely, you know, the case footprint. But this feels great on wrist. A lot of it's that strap. That is a great strap. This thing looks good on wrist. I'm excited to experience more of these Squales for sure. They're still an independent brand. It's actually a pretty dang cool story. There's a really good video. I'll try to put a link to the video I found. Somebody did it on YouTube, and it was very well executed, and it's a really good source, I think, for accurate information regarding the family and the brand, where the brand has been, where they're going. So give that video a watch. It's not super long, but it is long form. And then, you know, tell me you're not intrigued by the brand, the romance behind it, because I know I sure am. It's quite impressive. Let's turn off the studio lights and check out the loom on this. Good performing loom. I do remember years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, reviewing some Squale watches, and I remember the loom being not quite as potent. This one's pretty solid. I mean, for example, here it is next to a Seiko Monster. It's up there. I mean, it's solid, and it doesn't seem like it's fading rapidly or anything. So pretty dang good loom application as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next vid.